I'll look at the ropes.
Put a sheet over someone's head like they did at the other one. Ben, just step out way a second, Ben.
Well, you're getting there about 7, yeah?
Danny, just weighed in there. Bang on weight, your opponent's not here yet, he's still flying in, isn't he?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel good now. I've had a bit of a drink. I feel fantastic.
When I last spoke to you, did we know your opponent? I don't think we did.
No, you didn't.
A real test for you, mate.
Real test. This is what I've wanted, doing it. Do you know what I mean? It's what I need now.
Guy with, I think, what was he? 37 fights, 25 wins.
That's what I mean. He's had
like 12 stoppages in those 25 wins.
I've been in with some good opposition.
Well, he got a stoppage over Stephen Ormond.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's not like he'd been messing about, is it? Do you know what I mean? He's coming here to beat me.
Well, he's been brought over here to fight the who's who of the British light welterweight division, and you're the next kid to go in there and try and beat him.
Make sure he'll come out victorious in it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I've seen him. He's tricky. I watched him when he fought Robbie Davis. I think Robbie eventually caught up with him in the 9th round.
Yeah.
But he gave him a lot of trouble in the first 6 rounds.
Yeah.
And then eventually the body punching that Robbie had been doing paid off, and he slowed down and eventually got to him and stopped him.
Yeah.
So you're not quite as fortunate. You've only got 6 rounds.
I've only got 6, so I've got to put it on him. But no, what's it called? I think we're just gonna do what I've been working on. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I was fortunate to watch you down here. You've been doing with Jack. Do you think, obviously, Jack's got a big fight with O'Hara Davis, who inflicted the first defeat on your opponent. I think that was in his 10th fight. He ended up getting beat on him. I think he got stopped.
It was a cut.
Yeah, in the 5th round, they halted the fight. But how do you feel Jack's faring now? You know, because he's in this big fight and looking to go world.
Quality. He's a quality boxer.
He's but you've been moving around with him for what, the last 3 years?
Yeah, he's getting better. He is. But like, I mean, I can feel myself getting better and all the time. Do you know what I mean? But he's probably the most awkward boxer that I get in with. 100%.
Does this give you great confidence going forward? Do you feel?
Of course it does. I feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm ready to be taking on these tests now. There's no point me playing at it and beating people who I know I can beat.
Well, he's just vacated the British title, and that's now being fought for with the Commonwealth on the line at the same time with Glenn Foote and Robbie Davis, who was talking about before. Do you feel these are guys that you could get in with?
Yeah, 100%. In the next, my plan always was when they get to 23, which is in a year's time, I'll be ready for all them top lads.
So we're talking next summer? Yeah. Do you want to be in the mix for anything?
Yeah, I want to be in the mix for all these big domestic titles, but I've got to make sure I keep winning on the way to getting there. You know what I mean? And I think this type of opposition is what's going to test me in the right way. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to have to put in what I do day in, day out in the gym, and I'm not just going to get in there thinking I've got to go and do I know I'm going to win and I've got to go and put on a show. Now I've got to get in there and I've got to win. Do you know what I mean? I've got to do everything in my power to beat the kid who's in front of me and deal with whatever they're going to bring.
And do you know what this kid's going to bring? Because he is tricky, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very tricky, and he's heavy-handed as well from what I've seen. But I think I've got the type of style to cause him problems.
Right, okay then. Well, I look forward to continuing this year. It's going to be fight number 10, is it?
Yeah, number 10 as well. So number 10 on side 2 years
figures,
as a pro.
Which is what you wanted, wasn't it, when we first started talking?
Yeah.
You told me that in 2 years' time you want to be 10-0.
Yeah.
And looking for titles, and
that's it.
It could be that.
And that's it's going to plan up to now.
All right,
plan tomorrow night.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, mate. Bye.